Dry heat sterilization technique. Sterilization is the elimination of all microorganisms on medical instruments that come into contact with open wounds, bodily fluids, and mucous membrane. And sterilization can be achieved by physical methods of sterilization and chemical sterilization. And as for today's topic, we will focus on dry heat sterilization by using dry heat oven or hot air oven. Hot air oven is a type of dry heat sterilization that works on the principle of heat conduction, in which the articles are sterilized layer by layer, starting from the surface towards the center. A hot air oven makes the use of dry heat to oxidize the cellular components of the microorganisms and their spores to kill them. The exterior components of the oven includes the main switch, which is used to switch on or switch off the instrument. A green indicator lights up when the device is switched on. Temperature regulator. It is used to regulate the temperature as per one's requirement. The thermostat. Its function is to check and maintain the desired temperature inside the hot air oven. Asbestos door jacket. Its primary function is to confine the heat generated within the chamber, thus conserving energy. The inner chamber includes temperature sensor. It senses the rise and fall in temperature inside the oven. Air vents releases hot gases and excessive heat outside the oven. The aluminum trays. The trays are generally perforated to facilitate the equal distribution of heat to the articles that are kept inside. Circulating fans. It performs a central role in the uniform flow of heat inside the hot air oven, along with the improved temperature distribution. Heating element. Electrical coils are placed at the bottom of the instrument, which allows the upward movement of heat. Before the required instruments are transferred into the oven, thorough cleaning is required before high-level disinfection and sterilization, because inorganic and organic materials that remain on the surfaces of instruments interfere with the effectiveness of these processes. Also, if soiled materials dry or bake onto the instruments, the removal process becomes more difficult and the disinfection or sterilization process less effective or ineffective at all. Surgical instruments should be pre-soaked or rinsed to prevent drying of blood and to soften or remove blood from the instruments. For instrument cleaning, a neutral or near-neutral pH detergent solution commonly is used because such solutions generally provide the best material compatibility profile and good soil removal. The instruments are cleaned, rinsed, and washed using neutral detergent solutions, then they are soaked with disinfectant, then rinsed again and dried before putting them into the hot oven for sterilization. It is really important to bear in mind that only dry instruments can be put inside the oven for maximum sterilization effect and to prevent the machine from breaking. And then we transfer clean and dried instruments into the oven. And the table shows the recommended time and temperature for maximal sterilization effect. The working of hot air oven. The heat generated within the chamber travels in such a manner that it first sterilizes the surface of the equipment and then the center of them. The hot air rises up to the top of the chamber, and upon coming in contact with the surface of the chamber, the air cools down and travels down. Therefore, the flow of hot air inside the oven is circular, which permits uniform heating and temperature distribution throughout the oven. Applications of hot air oven. It is used for sterilizing metal items such as scissors, forceps, spatula, and scalpel. It is also used to sterilize heat-stable glass objects like flasks, Petri plates, and test tubes. It is also widely used in research-based operations in the field of life science. and it has baking, curing, drying, and annealing applications as it efficiently removes the moisture content. It is used to sterilize non-volatile compounds like sulfonamide, zinc, and starch powder. Advantages: easy to operate, small size, non-corrosive for the metal equipment, and it efficiently sterilizes heat-stable and non-aqueous materials. Disadvantages: they can kill heat-resistant endospores, slow heat penetration, and not suitable for all types of equipment.